the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there you go, welcome to Perfect Camera 12 YouTube channel, the place for all your comic book and anime reviews. And today you guys do you guys my review of Generations, The Americas. Really cool cover right here. I really like this one. I really thought I got this cover instead of the other cover. You can kind of see all the Army jet planes and like Steve and Sam kind of standing next to each other. Both from their Captain America outfits. You can see Bucky too. Definitely really like this cover. So I was unsure a little bit about reading Generations of America, what it was going to be like. And up until like there was a trailer that came out from Marvel Entertainment that kind of like gives an idea of what this was going to be like. Because obviously, you know, we've had all this things going on with Nick Spencer and Secret Empire, and I was always really curious about what his take on the Generations one shot was going to be like. And you know, I also kind of interested in like, was he going to deal with Sam becoming Falcon again at all? Because we know that's going to happen, or was he just going to try to ignore it, ignore the fact that Marvel did that? But I never can say after reading this issue that he definitely did not ignore Generations, Sam Wilson, with Sam Wilson becoming the Falcon. In fact, this whole issue really deals a lot with that. As we kind of see Sam Wilson, you know, going through time again and reliving all the stuff that Captain America went through, pretty much, and seeing his, you know, hero again. And you kind of see him kind of fighting the war and fighting aside Captain America again, and getting that feeling of, you know, how he felt when he first became a Falcon again too, as we kind of see him like be a hero in the war, as he kind of like grabs his wing and kind of becomes the Falcon and kind of leads all these Army jet pilots into war, with Captain America's help, of course. And we also kind of this like some really nice little moment between them when we Sam kind of catches Steve with his helmet off, and we kind of have them having this interesting conversation, which he kind of like doesn't reveal who he is, that he's the Falcon obviously, but you know, we kind of have this interesting conversation about like him, like, you know, being this hero during the war, and like how he got those wings, and the fact that like he's trying to keep them a secret, and how he doesn't want any recognition for being a hero, which is one thing I love about Sam Wilson. I haven't talked about this a little bit in my Sam Wilson Captain America talk, but I really enjoy that fact that he doesn't really, even throughout that whole deal, he didn't really see himself as like trying to be some big hero like Captain America was. And I really enjoyed it about Sam Wilson's character in many, many ways, and that definitely reflected in this Generations book as well. And you know, we see them have this talk and everything, and we see pretty much Sam going through time with Steve Rogers, all the way up until Steve Rogers gets put in the ice coma again. And I think the story is going to end right there. You think the story is going to end right there, right? But no, it doesn't. It keeps going on, and we just see what Sam does when Captain America is gone, pretty much. We see him kind of become a preacher in this issue. We see him like going through time and dealing with the civil rights movements. We see all these things that are going on in Sam's life, and we get to see him like learning a little bit more about himself throughout this entire issue. It's really, really beautifully well done. All the way up until Steve Rogers finally kind of comes back and sees Sam Wilson again and sees his friend, and you get this really touching moment between them where you get them hugging each other and like talking about how they missed each other and everything, and how like he sees Sam as kind of this friend of his. I should mention that he doesn't even call himself Sam Wilson inside of this new past, though. He gives himself the name Paul, which he pretty much says is his father's name before he was married. So I thought that was pretty interesting as well. And of course, he gets to see Steve Rogers like become the Captain America he always knew. And that we always knew of him being a part of the Avengers, him fighting Hydra agents, him going up against Civil War, of course, and of course dying again and coming back again. It was really, really great. And we see Stan Winston stay in this little area until he really becomes an old man, pretty much. And once Steve loses his super soldier serum, and he becomes old again, we kind of get this moment between them, these two old guys, just sitting on like this lawn and just having this nice little chat. And it's a really well done issue. It's a really well done conversation between the two of them, and I really enjoyed that about it. And we see, you know, Sam becoming Captain America, seeing himself become Captain America again. And, you know, Sam kind of makes this realization as he's kind of watching himself again, as he's watching himself become Captain America again. And he, for once, he feels like it's not like his place to be Captain America anymore. That, you know, he doesn't really want to live in the shadow of Steve Rogers anymore. He misses being out there flying those wings. He misses just being the Falcon again, pretty much. And, you know, this whole issue really does deal with, you know, Sam's character and, like, him making this realization throughout the issue of, like, going to the past and, like, kind of seeing Steve Rogers again, seeing all the things that Steve has done, how great of a Captain America he was, and how he kind of inspired generations. And, you know, he sees himself becoming Falcon again. He sees himself because of course Steve Rogers does eventually get his own partner. The original Sam was, and you can see like his younger self, and he gets that feeling again of like wanting to just go back to that, wanting to go back to that feeling again of just being Sam Wilson the Falcon. It's really emotional, you guys. It's really like just, it's really just a beautiful issue. And of course, he eventually does come out of it, and he comes back, you know, younger, of course. Probably one of my main problems with this whole thing was the fact that, you know, Sam stayed in that bench with all until he was old, and then he came back once again out of it kind of young. Little interesting there that happened, but you know, I did definitely enjoy it though. It was definitely a really interesting read. Part for this issue that they kind of went ahead and did like that, and it did add to the storyline that Nick Spencer was trying to tell here, and I thought it added to it in a really cool and interesting way, and add this weight to it. But of course, Sam Wilson does come out, and he comes back pretty young, and you know, he kind of has a new lease on life. You know, he's being interrogated by these government officials about where Kobik is. And he pretty much decided he's not going to tell them because, you know, this whole Kobik thing pretty much started because of S.H.I.E.L.D. and because the government wanted this Kobik character. And you know, he kind of remembered what Steve pretty much said about Kobik. If you guys remember back during Pleasant Hill, you know, Steve really was against Kobik. And we kind of see Sam was kind of taking that same approach here within in this case. That like this whole thing started because of S.H.I.E.L.D. wanting the power of Kobik and wanting to corrupt Kobik, and they wanted to play God pretty much, and that was wrong. And we kind of see Sam Wilson kind of going against that, and him kind of like coming out of this pretty much a new man. And we see him kind of going up against the rest of the other, seeing all the other Avengers in this issue, and just having a chat with them. And he kind of found that he has learned something new about himself, and like has a new lease on life. And we also see, like, you know, him seeing Steve again as well. And we know how upset Steve was, especially you read Marvel Legacy about everything that happened with Hydra, and him being a Hydra Cap being still around, him being really sad about it. But you see, kind of Sam is kind of like constantly inspires Steve, tells him like, hey, no, you don't be upset, Steve. You're going to get through this. We're both going to get through. We're both going to get through everything that's happening to us. All the bad things that happened to us during all of Secret Empire. We're both going to, like, you know, come out as better people in the end, despite that. And that's kind of where the issue ends off. So yeah, you guys, this was a really great read. I really enjoyed this issue of Generation. It's definitely one of the ones that I'm glad I picked up. It was a really good issue. I really enjoyed it. I definitely would highly recommend you guys check it out if you guys haven't yet. I know there's a lot of people who probably didn't want to check it out because, of course, it's Nick Spencer and everything happened with Secret Empire and how Secret Empire was so controversial. But this is still a really, really nice storyline, a really beautiful storyline. It really gets me excited. It really gets me excited for Captain America 625 and Falcon #1. It's really inspirational. I found it to be really emotional, inspirational, and inspiring. It really just got me pumped up for what's going to happen next with the character of Sam Wilson and the character of Steve Rogers. And I really think you guys should definitely check this one out if you guys haven't yet. But anyway, I heard my thoughts on Generations, the Americas. Let me know in the comments below what you guys know about this issue of Generations, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.